Hey there, it's Homeland Clan. Today we are going to cover deck 4. Yesterday we did deck 3. Today we're going to do deck 4. And we are all the way in the back of the ship. So we're starting in the Canal Grande restaurant. So let's take a look at this from the upstairs. This restaurant is 2 stories. We eat downstairs. That's also where the gondola is, right? You can see that from up here. All right, isn't that pretty? Oh my God, that is so pretty. There we go, sorry. Gimbal's adjusting. But this is, I guess, one of the more popular restaurants. We saw the Marco Polo yesterday, which is sort of midship. And the Canal Grande here is at the back of the ship. If you have anytime dining, this is where you'll be. This is why I think it's one of the more popular restaurants, because I think a lot of people like to do anytime dining now. Right? Again, we're on deck 4. Yep. That ship is still there. It was there yesterday. It's there today. They're following us. All right. And again, you can go down the other side. They're over there working, so we'll stay out of their way. As I mentioned in yesterday's video in this restaurant, I do believe most of the chairs in all the restaurants, in fact, in many of the public areas, the chairs have all been reupholstered. They do look brand new, but I believe they've been upholstered because you can see, a little bit of stuff on the legs, dings and dents and things. They've been repainted, but they're definitely reupholstered, so they're nice and comfortable. Okay? All right, so let's go to the map so you can see yourself. All right, so here we are. We're deck 4, right there, and there it is laid out. Okay, so we're going to go to the right, walk all the way down the right, and then go to the left. As you saw, the next thing we're going to see, I think, is the limelighter. Somebody was asking in the comments about, are the activities in the limelighter the same as, the other ships? Well, the answer is yes, it is. And so, I'm not sure if it's open, but if it is, we'll go in. Yeah, it's open. All right, so this is still sort of decorated up from last night. Last night was Italian mask night. So in here they have comedians, they have DJs. I'm assuming this venue is also one of the wedding venues if you want to get married on a ship. All right, so this is what the limelighter looks like. Here's the DJ area back there, and he's kind of back there programming, probably lights. Remember, this is the maiden voyage, right? So these guys are here, a lot of extra crew dialing things in. All right, the lighting, the audio, the AC. Because let me tell you, it's pretty cold in this room right now. Dial in that AC. All right, so this area is sort of the art gallery area. See some beautiful art hanging on the wall. They also have, excuse me, little office right here. Again, this is for your art. We are coming up to the Heroes Lounge. I'm not sure, we may have to show it to you at another time because they're in there doing a photo shoot for the cruise line, but I will sneak past because it looks just like the other Heroes lounges, right? We appreciate Carnival, being a vet myself. We certainly do appreciate the Heroes Tribute Bar. Thank you, Carnival. Let's go down here, go out this way. There you go. So there's your Heroes Lounge. Again, we are on the,
I like that. We're 24/7/365.
And yes, we are. Okay. So we're heading towards midship. We're heading forward on the right side of the ship. As you'll see, we are now into the casino. Okay. We're in port today, so it's obviously closed, which is also the only reason. There, but you're only supposed to be doing it if you're gambling. Okay, we're back in the atrium. And we showed you, we came in from down there earlier, right, and walked around. We never did cover this area, Lisa. We got stuck. We may have to go back and do a little bit of deck 3 for you guys, because I think we missed a little bit, okay? In fact, let's do that right now, Lisa, because there's a staircase right here. We never made it back to the atrium. We finished at the Gran Canale restaurant in the back. Remember, we had to go down to deck 2 to walk to the back. So we never did make our way down the other side of the ship. And I apologize about that. I'm sure you're leaving comments on yesterday's video. So here's the other side of the atrium on deck 3. Okay, it's the stairs we just came down. God, I love the carvings, right? This side of the deck, again, nice piano, but you do have your guest services area. So any issues you have, you come and speak to these ladies and gentlemen here, and they will gladly help you out, okay? If you need money, there's an ATM on board, okay? And then we're sort of back where we started on deck 3, right? This is where we started. So we have now got the rest of it. There's cabins down here, don't forget, right? So, all right. So let's go back up to deck 4. Again, apologize. I just noticed that as we were walking through that, we never actually came to this side and showed you where guest services is. So today, I guess, is deck 4 with a cameo of deck 3. All right, back upstairs. Here we go. I'm going to need a cocktail when we're done with this. Love the stairs. I mean, just look at this, guys. Right? Regardless of a few bumps and bruises, it's absolutely beautiful up here. Okay, so obviously we walked through where a bunch of shops are. And as I mentioned, we're in port, so the shops are closed. Okay, so we'll have to show you that later. This is where your dream studio is, at least one of them. If you've never seen Dream Studio, that's where you can do a sitting, professional photographer. The pictures are they're breathtaking. If you're there for a special moment, I highly recommend getting that. Now, it's not the normal, $20 8x5 kind of pictures, okay? It's a little more expensive. We're again, deck 4, the theater. As you can see, the door is closed, which means they're rehearsing. So let's... Yeah, they're in there rehearsing. So we're not going to bother their rehearsal. Okay, we will show you the theater at another time. Okay. So let's cross over. Again, we're now in the elevator bank at the front of the ship. Again, we'll give you a reference. There's our point of reference right here. Okay. All right. We're going to go down the other side of the ship now. Another theater entrance here. Of course, we know what they're doing in there. We've already talked about that. But I love the tile work, right? Look at that. I think it's exquisite, the inlays that they've done. So we're passing by your liquor and tobacco store. And there's jewelry. We will do a whole video on just the stores, because there's also stores up on deck 5. Okay?
Did you want to go outside?
Can we get outside? Isn't that deck 5?
Oh yeah, I guess it is.
We're on deck 4. So try to get our bearings here. I'm assuming this was supposed to be a store at some time, but they just have it as a seating area. Interesting. All right, we're back to the casino again. We were on a Royal Caribbean ship, a few weeks back, if you've been following the channel, the Anthem of the Seas, and one of the passengers had an urgent medical situation that required them to be airlifted off the ship. So we were able to carry the airlift. Lisa's obviously talking to her. So again, to give you a reference, again, we are now at the midship. Okay, midship. We just came through the casino. We're standing right here, and we're going to try to go down this way. Not sure how far we can go. I think it's closed off in this area. No, it says Casino Annex. Well, there you go. But like this deck, that's as far as you can go. If you want to get all the way up, you have to go back over to the other side of the ship, which is what I'm going to do. And we'll end up by the Limelighter, I believe. Oh, ladies' room right here. I didn't point that out before. Yeah, we're by the Heroes. And again, right, remember, we are 24, 365. All right? And so here we are, the art gallery. Yeah. All right, so we have covered it all for you. So there's your, good morning. So there's your deck 4. So let us know what you think of deck 4. We've got deck 3 for you already, a little bit of deck 3 in this video, and deck 4, and we're going to continue to cover all the decks until we got them all done, even the passenger cabin decks, so you can see where your cabin is in relationship to elevators and stuff like that, okay? So for this show, we thank you all for joining us. Until we see you all again, be safe.